Thank you for coming today and welcome to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Joining us today for this special announcement are Joey Logano, driver of the number 22 Shell Pennzoil Ford, Tom Swindell, Director of Racing Operations for NASCAR, Paul Staniford, GM for Fuel Sales and Marketing, Shell Oil Company, and also joining us are Rusty Barron, Senior VP, North America Brand Marketing for Shell Lubricants. We're excited to be here with Joey today, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to him to tell you a little bit more about the new organization he's launching today. Joey?
Well, great. Thanks, guys. Obviously, we're here to announce the formation of the Joey Logano Foundation. This has been something I've been wanting to do for the last few years, and found out how difficult it is to make this happen. So I've got some great people. I got Sandy Marshall's team to help me out, along with some other great people. Something I figured out is you have to surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. And I feel like when I come to do something like this, there's a great responsibility that comes along with it. I feel like you're responsible for someone else's money. So I feel like I definitely need to do an even better job than do it my own. So I feel like I got a great team behind me. I feel like this is a great racetrack to announce this, being my home racetrack in New Hampshire here. And, I've been able to, like I said, win my first Sprint Cup race here and start my first Cup race here. And I actually watched my first Cup race here. So to announce my foundation here just felt like the best place for that to happen. I feel like, I've been very blessed to be a part of NASCAR, and to be able to drive a race car for a living is a dream come true for me. And I realize not everyone is as fortunate as myself. And what I want to do with my foundation is directly impact people's lives to make them better. Whether that is fixing someone's roof or building a house for a tornado that came through in Oklahoma, or whatever it was. Whether you came back from Iraq or Afghanistan and you're a soldier and you need your car outfitted for a wheelchair accessibility, whatever that is, I want to be able to do that and go to them. Now, how I want to do that is the tough part. Obviously, I want to empower the NASCAR fans to help point out who these people are and help me do this. Whether it's putting a roof on. And it helped me put a roof on. I've been able to do these Habitat for Humanity builds in the past, and to see the reactions on people's faces, is very special. To see them walk up and see what we've done, and you can tell how stressed they are, and then to see the reaction is well worth any time we put in. So that's obviously a great thing for us to do. I'm really excited about it. Our first event is actually this weekend. We got the Connecticut State Police Crime Squad here. And actually kind of funny story how I met them. I was in Las Vegas for the race, and I was walking around the Caesar's Palace shops, and I met this group of guys. They come walking up, they recognized me. I started talking to them. Turned out they were part of the crime squad up here at the Newtown, doing the Newtown investigation. And I really wanted to do something for Newtown at the time, but I didn't know what to do because there's been a lot of people helping out, which is great, but I wanted to find the people that were getting lost in the shuffle, and I couldn't figure out where that was. And after talking to these guys, I realized they were the guys that were getting lost in the shuffle. So with New Hampshire Motor Speedway's help, we've been able to bring 200 of them up here with their families and to enjoy the race, an all-American NASCAR race, and for them to enjoy that. So I'm really excited about that. That's our first, like I said, our first deal we're going to do here. We've got 4 other events coming up in Atlanta, Charlotte, Michigan, and Phoenix. And basically we want to do that in race markets, keep the fans involved, and kind of keep all this all together. So I'm really excited about that stuff. We also have another big announcement coming up in the future that I'm pumped up about. That I think a lot of the fans are going to be excited about, with a lot of race car drivers involved with it. So we're trying to get it all together before we announce that. Let's see, if you want more information, you can go to joeylogano.com. We'll be starting up joeylogano.org. You go over to our Facebook page. If you want to help us join in on this whole program. I think someone that I need to thank here is Coca-Cola. This is one, this organization wouldn't have started without Coca-Cola's Chug for Charity program. They've helped me out in a lot of my charity donations, and to have them actually help me start this has been a dream come true. Also with NASCAR, we'll be doing some online auctions on the NASCAR Foundation's website for race experiences, coming out here and enjoying a NASCAR race. So I think that'll be really cool. Obviously, Shell and Pennzoil has been a great helper for what we've been doing, and they've been backing me 100%. So I'm very fortunate. It felt like the right time to get all this started. I wanted to have all my ducks in a row and make sure all this is doing this 100% before we started this. So I want to thank everyone for coming out today, and I'm going to turn it over to Tom.
Thanks, Joey. As a friend of the NASCAR Foundation, I'm here to present you with a $10,000 contribution for the launch of your foundation. The Joey Logano Foundation's mission to help children in our racing communities aligns with that of the NASCAR Foundation. We're happy to see that you're using your talents both on and off the track to make a difference. Thank you. Thanks.
I'll turn it over to Paul now.
Okay, Joey, thank you, and thanks everyone for coming. And we're really excited about this at Shell Oil and Pennzoil. And on behalf of Rusty Barron and myself, we can't thank the Joey Logano Foundation. We've got a great working relationship with Joey on the track, and then with NASCAR, we appreciate everything they do. You know, like NASCAR, Shell's in a lot of communities across the United States, and so we feel the pain of a lot of things that happen in these areas. So this is an avenue for us to help, and we're excited, Joey, that you've come up with this ideal, and so we're going to be supportive. So on behalf of Shell Oil, what we'd like to do is also, with any foundation, you need money. So we're going to also donate a little money here to the Joey Logano Foundation of $10,000. So on behalf of that, Joey, let's give a check.
Thank you. Thank you, Paul and Tom. This is obviously, like I said, this is a big step in my career, and I feel like I need to give back in the best way possible and to have great partners like I have here today, and all my sponsors has been a great blessing for me, and I'm excited to get the show on the road here and have some fun with this. So thanks for coming out today, everyone. We'll be obviously coming up with some more announcements, like I said, about a couple other projects we got in the works right now. So we'll be looking forward to announcing those.
Okay, we'll now take questions for Joey, Tom, or Paul. Please raise your hand, and we'll get a wireless mic to you. We'll start right here with Kenny.
Kenny Bruce with NASCAR.com. Joey, first of all, I'm kind of interested in how you came up with 200 people that you're going to host here, where that number came from, and also, when you were looking at putting this foundation together, you talked about working with the Habitat for Humanity and stuff like that. Was there anybody out there that really impressed you with the way they ran their foundation or the work that they did that you kind of looked at and said, yeah, that's kind of what I want?
To answer your first question, the 200, that came from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. They were able to donate the tickets for us, and after talking to those guys that I met in Vegas, they happened to be the leaders of the whole deal, and I called them a few times. How many is there? I didn't know anything. So, I learned a lot from all that. So that's where that number come from. And, as far as, inspirations for this, I'm the type of guy that's going to talk to anybody and take the good and the bad and try to make the best of what I know how to come up with. And you know, I've talked to a lot of different people. Obviously, you see the way the NASCAR Foundation is run. You talk to the people from Shell. They've been huge on helping me and guiding me get through this and figuring out the right directions. And obviously, working with Sandy Marshall's team, they got the most experience that I've been able to talk to. And that's why I feel like they're great partners for us to help us get this show on the road for us. So, you know, obviously, with Brad's foundation, I've talked to him about how he runs his. So it's a completely new area for me. So I've had a lot of great people. Like I said earlier, surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. You know, and my specialty is driving race cars, but I realize, you know, the influence I can have in other people's lives, and I want to take that to the extreme.
Okay, we'll take our next question from Lewis.
Lewis Frank Waterweek, and congratulations on the foundation. You know, you've been racing a long time since you were a little kid, and I'm sure you kind of imagined yourself in a position, you know, of racing and winning. And I was just wondering how much it means to you to be able to give back, as you mentioned, to give back to the community, and how other athletes are, you know, should be inspired to give back to the community.
It means a lot. And, you know, I look at the NASCAR community, and I feel like we're one of the best at this. There's a lot of drivers with foundations, a lot of sponsors with foundations. You know, NASCAR has a foundation. So all of that, I think we do a great job. Yeah, I think what you see with the military every weekend, with how we salute them, and being able to go on a few USO tours with NASCAR, all that stuff. I mean, that's a huge inspiration, and I feel like our sport does a great job at that. And I'm proud to be a part of a sport that's you know, that into you know, charitable donations in any way, and I think that's a great thing to be a part of. I love it.
Okay, go ahead with your next question, Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo Buchanan, Speedway Media. You sound very passionate about this. Can you talk a little bit about how involved you are going to be personally with choosing folks, with being involved in the events, with doing the fundraising, and also how you're going to use social media in this endeavor?
Yeah, I'm very involved. This is, you know, this is my idea to get this thing started, and you know, with the help of a lot of other people, we're going to do this. And you know, this is not one of those things that, you know, you get started and you forget about it. No, this is something I plan on being involved in all the way through, and being a part of on how we run this thing. So I think that's the key part. If your name's on it, you better be involved with it and be aware of what's going on and helping out. And yeah, I'll be a big part of choosing what our decisions are going to be. And, and social media. That was your other. I was trying to think what your other question was. No, social media will obviously be a big part. We're starting up, you know, obviously the Facebook page, like we talked about, our website, and then there will obviously be a lot of Twitter things and a lot of Twitter announcements as we go through this.
Any final questions for Joey, Tom, or Paul? David?
Can we talk racing too?
He's going to do his availability. Joey's availability is follows this.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
leave this to Foundation, and Joey will
Okay.
answer a few questions on this weekend after.
Okay, I was going to talk racing, but I'll ask a foundation question. Is it important though, with where you are right now and in the points and everything, that brings more notoriety to you and to the foundation and what you guys are trying to do?
This foundation is not about me. You know, my name is on it, but that is to help bring awareness to the foundation itself. This foundation is about other people and about how we can help other people. So, yes, obviously, you know, being in the position we're in right now and being a big talk of getting into the chase or not getting into the chase, obviously brings the awareness up a little bit of what's going on. But, you know, obviously this foundation, starting it here in Loudon, like I said earlier, is definitely the best place for it. Being my home racetrack and being up here with all the Yankees, I have a lot of fun with it.
Final questions. Joey, congratulations on the foundation. We look forward to seeing great things from it.
Thank you, guys.